Hello students, I am Muhammad Maruf Siddiqui, your science teacher. Today we will discuss about chapter 3. The name of chapter 3 is classification of materials means पदार्थों का वर्गीकरण and the name of today's topic is how to classify materials means हम पदार्थों को कैसे वर्गीकृत करते हैं. First of all, we will read the topic. Please listen carefully. You see various things around you such as books, television sets, tables, chairs, cloths and so on. They are made by various materials such as paper, metal, wood, cotton, wool and so on. The importance of a material depends upon its utility, which in turn depends upon its properties. For example, you can pick up pins with a magnet because they are attracted to the magnet. You cannot pick them up with a piece of wood or some other material. The ability property of a magnet to attract things made of steel is put to use in pin holders. This is why it is important to study the properties of materials and group similar materials together. Let us study some of these properties. Luster. You may have noticed that many things shine. They have a luster. Materials that shine are called lustrous and those who do not are called non-lustrous or metallic substances. Example: materials used for making jewelry, utensils, cutlery, water taps, door handles and flower vases are lustrous. On exposure to air, most metals lose their luster in the course of time. We then say that the metal is tarnished. The metal regains its luster if its surfaces is rubbed with cloth or sandpaper or polished. On the other hand, there are many things like wood, coal, plastic and paper which have no luster. You have learnt earlier that non-metals are generally non-lustrous. So on the basis of luster, you can classify materials as lustrous and non-lustrous. Try to classify some things in your home on this basis. Smoothness of surface. Move your fingers over the surface of a mirror or a stainless steel tumbler and then on that of a stone or brick. The surface of the mirror or stainless steel tumbler is smooth, whereas that of the stone or brick is rough. You can collect things and classify them into groups: things with smooth surfaces and those with rough surfaces. Transparency. You will read in the chapter on the light that different materials have differently when light falls on them. Transparent materials, example glass and some plastics, allow most of the light falling on them to pass through. Opaque materials, example wood and cardboard, do not allow light to pass through. Translucent materials, example frosted glass and oiled paper, allow some of the light falling on them to pass through. Hardness. You cannot change the shape of a hard material by pressing it or cut it easily. In contrast, you can easily change the shape of a soft material by pressing it or stretching it. You can also cut it easily. Hard materials are used to make vehicles, machines and furniture, while soft materials are be used to make cushions and क्लॉथिंग. स्टूडेंट्स, बाकी जो हम अब रीड करने जा रहे हैं वो आपके इस वीडियो की इमेज में नहीं है, इसको आप लोग सुनिएगा. डक्टिलिटी एंड मेलिबिलिटी. अ सॉलिड मटेरियल इज डक्टाइल इफ़ इट कैन बी बेंट और इट्स शेप कैन बी चेंज विदाउट ब्रेकिंग इट. A ductile material can be drawn into wires. A solid material is said to be malleable if it can be beaten or pressed into sheets or foils. A solid material that breaks on being bent, beaten or pressed is called brittle. You have learnt earlier that metals are ductile and malleable and that non-metals, if solid, are brittle, floating or sinking in water. You must have noticed that many substances float whereas many others sink in water. Let us do the following activity to see the which substances float and which sink. Student, देखिए हाउ टू क्लासीफाई मटेरियल में जैसे कि फर्स्ट हेडिंग दी गई लस्टर. लस्टर मीन्स होती है चमक. मीन्स ऐसे कौन से पदार्थ हैं कि जो चमकदार होते हैं और ऐसे कौन से पदार्थ हैं जो चमकदार नहीं होते हैं. स्मूथनेस ऑफ सरफेस का मीन्स ये हुआ कि ऐसे बहुत से पदार्थ होते हैं जिनकी सरफेस जो होती है स्मूथ चिकनी होती है, जबकि ऐसे बहुत से पदार्थ होते हैं जिनकी सरफेस जो होती है वो रफ खुरदरी होती है. ट्रांसपेरेंसी में कुछ पदार्थ आपके ऐसे होते हैं कि जिनके आर पार हमको पूरा दिखाई देता है, उसे हम ट्रांसपेरेंट कहते हैं. और ओपेक का मतलब ये हुआ कि कुछ पदार्थ ऐसे होते हैं जिनके आर पार हम बिल्कुल भी नहीं देख पाते हैं. और ट्रांसलूसेंट का मतलब ये हुआ कि ऐसे पदार्थ जिनके आर पार हमको थोड़ा बहुत दिखाई देता है. और हार्डनेस मीन्स कठोरता. और फ्लोटिंग मीन्स बहुत से ऐसे पदार्थ हैं उसमें जो पानी की सतह के ऊपर तैरते हैं और बहुत से ऐसे होते हैं जो डूब जाते हैं. बाकी आपको वर्चुअल क्लास में जब चलेगी सब आप समझाएंगे. ओके, थैंक यू.